and my regular kind of periodic trip down to Watford High Street from the house. So today, off down to meet a friend. It's the 15th, is it today? 15th of September. And yeah, there's all sorts of stuff going on in the world at the moment. We're in this maximum of six people meeting up at the moment, which started on Monday. Actually, it's the 16th today, I think then. So yeah, it's interesting times. We've had a bit of a weird year, really, so far. And no sign of it getting any less weird at the moment. Been a good few days of weather. Just lately, we've had a nice week this week. August was a bit of a write-off, to be fair. But a lot of rain we had. Cross over here while there's a break in the traffic. So this is a Wednesday, it's mid-morning. Would I say that there's a lot less traffic on the road these days compared to what it might have been like before? I don't know. I think there's still a lot of people working at home, a lot of people that are still on furlough, so I guess the traffic is a lot less, I think, than historically. You'll probably see by looking back at some of the old video footage that I've done how it compares. Schools are back. How long for? That's $1 million question. You know, we've got this track and trace stuff going on. So if anybody related to the school was to become ill, parents, teachers, anybody, then what happens? This is the free school. Used to be the old tech college. You can't help thinking that what's the chances of somebody, some parent, grandparent, somebody that lives with the child becoming ill, what's the chances of that happening? The answer is huge. So Yeah. And of course, once someone gets it, then we've got to stay away 14 days. I don't know, I just don't know how we can get out of this. It's really interesting to see what happens in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And what the outcome's going to be. Because it's likely to have a very disrupted Christmas, autumn semester, aren't we? Here's the Casio College here to my right. And a lot of, they're all back. There's a lot of building over there. Can you see those cranes in the distance? A lot of building going on in Watford at the moment. There's about 5 sites where they're building lots of flats. I mean, in this particular current situation, I'm struggling to think who's going to buy these things. With jobs being threatened and the economy in the way it is, one wonders how much money would actually be sloshing about, available, or even people willing to lend in such a climate. So the Horns have reopened. This is a live music pub, and I'm struggling to reopen, but looks like they've managed it finally. Hopefully that's good news. There's the Watford Library. We hold a coffee in there. I'll have to check and see whether the coffee shop's open again. These are lovely flower arrangements that Watford have been getting. I think they're being provided by Watford BID, the Business Improvement District. And of course there's the barrel bikes there, which are quite popular. People are certainly in the summer have been using them. And we're going down into the underpass. One of the plans for Watford is to remove this underpass and replace it with a footpath over the main road. I mean, don't people in the planning department remember the chaos before this underpass was created? I ask you. I remember going to school and my dad struggling to get down the road, Ricky Road, without this underpass. Absolute nightmare. But here we are in the town centre. Big area there for different things that the council puts on, but clearly not at the moment because we're not allowed to gather in groups of more than 6. The pond, which has gone through lots of transformations in my time. So yeah, I do like Watford High Street, and I think in general, to be honest, the improvements they've made are good. However, with retail in the doldrums and big multiples struggling in the high street, of course it's caused all sorts of issues, and for one of them it's into major problems, and one has to question what the role is of the high street going forward, because, well, even the top half here has been changed significantly into a kind of cafe quarter, which is lovely, but then everything moved down the other end of the town, and now retail in real problems. But yeah, there's been some resurgence of activity, but you can't help wonder, like if all people are buying online because they don't want to go in shops with masks on, or they find that an imposition. If you buy everything online, why would you even bother going shopping? Which has to be bad news for the high street. So it's another massive discussion yet to be had, I think. And yeah, and you can see there are people wearing masks here, and there are loads of people not wearing masks. It's interesting to look. I don't know, are people getting fed up with it? All this talk? Possibly. Anyway, I'm going to continue my narrative of the high street some other time, maybe later in the week or this afternoon. There's Gibson's there, big plug for them. It's local butchers have managed to weather the storm. The high street here, some food, storage. Again, they've managed to survive, but the footfall must be a lot less. One wonders. And no fruit and veg in the high street. Mind you, it might be Wednesday, it might not be here. But anyway, I'm going to sign off now because I'm ready to meet my friend who should be hanging around for me outside Starbucks. So I'm on the prowl to see where he is. Starbucks is over there. You can see people sitting outside. That's where I'm heading. So over and out for now.